Hi friend, welcome back to my channel. It's officially the end of March, which means it is time for my first hoarding closet update of the 2022 year. As always, I'm gonna go ahead and give a disclaimer of what this project is in case you are new to it, and then we'll talk numbers. Feel free to use the timestamps down below in the description box if you want to jump ahead. So if you're new to this series on my channel, basically my hoarding closet is what I so lovingly have labeled my backups closet. It is the closet in which I keep all multiples or duplicates of head to toe items that I do not currently have out in play. Doing this project over the many years that I've done it at this point has really helped me stay focused on using and appreciating what I have versus constantly buying new stuff, and also allows me to become very educated on how much stuff I can use in about a 6-month period, because I prefer to purchase body care stuff in particular during semi-annual seasons, which happen every 6 months. And I give 3-month updates throughout the year to sort of get a pulse reading of tangibly how much product am I using over a 3-month period. So now that we've talked about that, let's dive into my numbers. So I officially counted my closet on March 26th of this month. The last time I had counted it was January 15th. That is when I had ended the previous year. So I will just take you category by category through what's in the closet right now. So first category was hand soaps. I had a lot of hand soaps in January because I went really hard at the winter hand soap sale. And I currently have 8. So I have cut the category almost in half, which is really exciting. I will say that it's a lot to do with the fact that I'm home right now, so I'm not working. I'm taking care of my 6-week-old daughter, which is amazing and overwhelming all at once. And we are using a lot of hand soap in this house because, one, we're not leaving, and 2, you just use a lot of hand soap when you wash your hands constantly with a newborn. I'm changing a lot of diapers. There's a lot of spit up. Like, there's just a lot of hand washing happening in this house. So I'm really pleased with that. I have been tempted. There have been a couple of $3.95 hand soap sales that they have run in the last couple of months with their spring/summer scents, and I have been tempted to go out and purchase, but I, in previous hand soap sales, had purchased some non-seasonally appropriate scents, and I'm now using those. I do have some winter scents that I'm not sure I'm going to want to dip into, but we'll cross that bridge if and when we get there. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do once I've gone through the more like springy scents that I've been craving that are currently being used. Second category that I have is shampoo. I had 2, I now have 4. I had some really amazing couponing that I cashed in to get those shampoos. And I just will say I've been moving through shampoo at a pretty slow pace. It probably has something to do with the fact that up until this week, I haven't been working out. So naturally, after giving birth, I was on a do not work out order. I've just been cleared to resume exercising. And even though I was showering every single day, because I wasn't working out and getting sweaty, I haven't been washing my hair as much. I basically wash my hair like twice a week as opposed to about 4 times a week. So shampoo usage is not as rampant as it normally is, but I'm sure I will get those used up. With conditioner, I had 0 and now I have 2. Again, with couponing and just with less hair washing, I have increased, but I typically fly through conditioner when I'm regularly washing my hair, so I'm sure that that will be gone and not backstock like it is right now. 2 categories where there's no change. Shockingly, the leave-in hair products and the hair serums. I had 2 in both categories. I still have 2. Those are the slowest moving categories in my collection. It is what it is. I'm slowly working through them. I'm fortunately not acquiring many things in those product categories since I am not getting subscription boxes, which has been very helpful. So hopefully maybe in the next 3 months, I'll at least get 1 out of the 4 into my rotation, but we'll see. Pretty excited for travel body wash. I had 2 and now I have 0. This is really exciting for me because even though I could have probably used a full size up in that time. It's nice to get some of the low hanging fruit and just wipe that category out. Ideally, I will not get any more in the next 3 months, but sometimes if I get a free body care coupon and there's a scent that I'm curious about or a scent that I really want, I will use that to get the scent versus buying a full size one. But I try really hard not to do that because that was a bad habit I used to engage in, and I'd have a ton of travel body washes and I'd use those before using up the full sizes, and it just was a slippery slope. So happy that that category has been depleted. For full-size body washes, I had 15 and now I have 11. I'm really happy that I am working through that. I definitely was a little loosey-goosey with purchasing full-size body washes last year, especially like around this time last year. I will say that I might get a little loosey-goosey again during the semi-annual sale at Bath & Body Works this summer because I don't really have any fall or winter scents at this point. All I have in that 11 is rose scents, which arguably are seasonless. And then I have spring summer scents. So if there are some fall or winter scents that they pull out for the semi-annual sale, I might purchase a couple because I know that I can't just do 2 rose scents all the time. In the shower, I like to have like a little bit of variety. I'm also a seasonal person when it comes to body care, so we'll see how that goes. But for now, I'm really happy with the scents that I have in there, and I think that they're very appropriate for this time of year, so I'll just keep working on what I've got. For body lotion, I had 3, now I have 4. Not very worried about that category because we haven't hit my like summer lotion, spring lotion season, and that's basically 1 season's worth of lotion. So I'm sure at the next update, I'll probably have pulled at least one of those out to use. We're still in that in-between phase in New England where it still has a lot of cold days and like 1 really nice day and then a bunch more cold days. So we're not quite into the consistent like warmer, damper type of season. So I'm still using my winter body lotions. Speaking of winter body lotions, I had 8, now I have 6. I definitely have used more than 2, but I've also like brought in, there's been like a healthy cycle happening in that category. I'd like to get that number down a little bit more before we close the chapter on the winter body lotion season. It would just be very nice. I've got a few small ones in there, so I'm sure I'll start to pull those out and work on them as opposed to the larger ones that I've been gravitating towards. For body scrubs, I have 4, now I have 3. Again, I've cycled through a little bit in there. I've definitely used more than 1 in the last 3 months, but there's been like a healthy, give and take in that category. 3 is definitely the fewest I've ever had at one time, which is really exciting. So hopefully I can just keep trending down, even if I do pull some in and use some up during the 3-month stint that I do these updates in. For bar soaps, I had 4, now I have 2. Really, I'd like to not have any in that category. The only reason why I have a backstock is because bar soaps typically come in fortune cookie soap boxes. So I tend to, when I buy like duplicate get what you get bags, I tend to get a soap in each one. I'm getting an Easter box soon from them. I'm sure there'll be a bar soap in there. And so I kind of amass them unintentionally, but I can get them used up pretty efficiently. The ones that I've been using have been the bigger ones, and the ones that I have in the closet right now are a little bit smaller. So I'm sure as long as I can get through the larger one that I currently have in the shower and then get into the smaller ones, that I can deplete that number pretty realistically. For face wash, I have no change. I had 3, I still have 3. This is a category, that I don't love about myself, but I tend to like to buy face washes, especially when a new face wash comes out or I hear a lot of buzz about one face wash. I tend to buy it during like the Sephora VIB sale because I'm somebody who splurges on face washes, but I don't always need a face wash at that time. I am on the precipice of having to pull 2 out because I do use 2 different ones. I use one in the morning and then one at night. And I'm on the cusp of being done with both of the ones that I currently have. So that will help deplete that category a little bit. And as long as I just don't buy any until I need some, we should be okay there. Let me get into the rest of my skincare. Fair warning, the numbers in here are not ideal. And what I'm struggling with for skincare in general is pregnancy / breastfeeding safe skincare products. This is a facet, I think, of pregnancy and breastfeeding that you don't hear necessarily enough about in the mainstream world. Like when I first got pregnant, I was given a whole rundown by my doctor of foods I should stay away from, but not with skincare. And like, I get it. How can a doctor know every single ingredient besides like common ones like retinol? I didn't necessarily know off the top of my head what products were and weren't pregnancy and breastfeeding safe. So I've been doing a lot of like Googling and research. And so a lot of what I have in the closet right now is stuff that has ingredients that are not approved for breastfeeding, which is the current phase that I am in. And so those will just stay in the closet until I am done breastfeeding, or if they expire, I'll get rid of them. And in the meantime, I've been trying to research and purchase products that are considered breastfeeding safe. So like that's a whole journey that we've been on. It's been a little bit frustrating to have to buy things when I have stuff in the closet, but I'm not going to use something that I know has ingredients that aren't safe for breastfeeding. So here's where we're at. With my face moisturizers, I had one, now I have two in the closet. For face toners and serums, I had 6, I still have 6. That's one where I've really struggled to find appropriate breastfeeding safe products. I have since found a couple that I'm working with, but they're not my usual go-to ones. The go-to ones that I have are in the closet. Then for eye creams, I had 1 and now I have 2. That is not because of not being breastfeeding safe. It's just because the time of year, we're still in the dry season, and those 2 eye creams that I have, I can only use in the damper, more moist months that are in New England. So we're talking like May, June, July, August. That's when I will be able to work on those 2. So now that we've talked about the category by category breakdown, let's talk overall numbers. So back in January, I had 69 items in the hoarding closet. Currently, I have 57 items in the closet, which is awesome. It's really nice to see myself still trending down. I would so love to have that even lower. As always, I'm very ambitious, always trying to have fewer and fewer items in the closet. The breakdown basically means that I've used up 19 items from January to now, but I've brought in 7 items. Again, there's been like some cycling. I'm just kind of giving you the bookend from the 3-month period of what currently looks like with these statistics. But I'm really happy with that. I personally, thinking about the next 3 months, would love to come back and be below 50 items in the closet. I would really love to be down a full 10 and be at 47, which would be phenomenal. I don't know if I'll get there based on what I've got in the closet right now, but a girl can hope, a girl can dream. Like I've said before in previous videos, I'll say it again, I have found this really effective for helping me be able to appreciate what I have, understand how many products I can use up in a 3/6 month period. It's been very informative, and also I'm very goal oriented, so it works really well for me. If you're at all similar to that mindset, I highly recommend, whether you film videos or not, doing something like this on a spreadsheet, because it just, again, is very satisfying, and it's very helpful information for me personally. Now that we've talked about numbers, let's go ahead and take a tour of what the closet currently looks like. All right, welcome to the current hoarding closet. So to give you the tour, you've got the skincare stuff that we've mentioned up here. You have all lotion products here in this area. Down here is an entire section dedicated to shower gels. And then down here is where you have the body scrubs. And then I've got candles on candles. I talked about that in my current candle collection, which I'll link up in the cards. Over here, I've got some more candles, but again, mostly hair stuff is tucked in here. And then up over here are the current hand soaps with a couple of products for hair as well. So again, pretty modest if you've been following the journey so far, but this is the current hoarding closet. There you have it. I don't actually know if the tour is all that helpful. I feel like it really looks that different in the 3-month roundups here, but as I always like to share it with you. As always, thank you so much for being here and spending some of your day with me. It really means a lot. I very much appreciate your time, and I hope you enjoyed hearing my update for the last 3 months, and I'll talk to you in my next video real soon.